Y'all, so I am feeling hey y'all, so I am filming this for the second time because before I had a vertical video, so yeah, we know how that goes. But anyway, I am headed to the Orlando Museum of Art, which I didn't even know existed. Now, I grew up in Orlando. In the Orlando area, I guess I should say. I came here when I was 5, moved when I was 18 to go to undergrad. I'm not back. I'm visiting for winter break. It's New Year's Eve today. But for the whole time that I lived in Orlando, I had no idea we had an art museum. And I wish I had known. I'm not sure if I was into going to art museums then, but like it would have been nice to know, to just check it out. I didn't even know where it was, like nothing. I had no idea we had an art museum. So this will be fun and new and fresh. So yeah, I'm excited because one of the exhibitions actually ends today, New Year's Eve. And so I want to see it before it goes because it looks really cool. If I make it back to Orlando sometime during the year, because I normally don't come here except for winter break, but I might come back for spring break or something. I might be able to check out the other things. So I'm going to spend the most time checking out the one that's leaving today, because right now it's like a little past 1 p.m. and my family is going to a restaurant tonight at 5, but we had to leave the house at like 4, so I really don't have much time. I'm only maybe 5 minutes away from the museum, but yeah, I want to spend the time where it counts, and that'll be the exhibition that won't be there, throughout the rest of the year. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm sure it's going to be great. I looked at the website. It looks really great. They're also having like a New Year's Eve like celebration for the first time since 2019 because, I guess the pandemic. I looked into that. I was like, oh, this looks cool. I love museums. I love checking them out. So I was like, oh, this should be a fun thing to go to. Probably a little pricey, but guess how much? Y'all. $200 for freaking general admission. So that was a dub. So I don't know what we're going to do after we go to this restaurant for New Year's Eve. I might stay in. My mom probably has plans because she's always a social butterfly. But we'll see what I decide to do and everyone else in my household. But I guess it won't be the art museum. So yeah, going while I can today. All right, see y'all there. I stepped out of my car and a woman who looked like a security guard was in her car, I think about to leave. She's like, it's closed. Probably because of the event tonight. And I told myself I would call because I'm like, it seems weird that it would be open if they have this like huge event tonight. But I didn't call because then I looked on their Instagram and it was like, oh, the last day for this exhibition is December 31st. I guess for the people going to the event. The rest of us brokies, we cannot see the last day of that exhibition. So I guess that's a dub. But yeah, it's like, I don't know. I thought it would be like bigger the way they photographed it, but it's really not that big. But it's cute on the outside, very cute. It looks like an Orlando art museum. Like this is Orlando architecture for sure. I guess I will be going sometime next week. So I guess today was a failed Museum of Art visit. But we're gonna make it happen before I leave. I leave early January, so I still have a little time. Just a little time. So yeah. So I just got back from Goodwill Boutique and Avalon Exchange. They're right across the street from each other. in Winter Park, and I found like 4 items at the Goodwill boutique. I picked out like 20 things, a bunch of long sleeve shirts. Only found 4 things, but they're nice quality, so it was like $50 some, 55 maybe. And then the Avalon Exchange, I just got some earrings that were on sale. I bought a pair for my mom. It's like a Christmas earrings. I got some for myself and some for my mom, and then another pair of earrings. So nothing too crazy. I'm just gonna head home now. So that's it.
Aluna se está peinando.
Don't you have enough things? That's why I said you didn't need another bag.
Y un toro la está mirando.
Actually, so now, how much?
Happy New Year! Happy New Year! Hey y'all, I am back. It is Thursday, January 5th. I am finally making it to the art museum. Oh my goodness, what a journey it has been. I thought it would be open on Monday, and then I called and it said it's open Tuesday through Sunday. I mean, it literally says it on the website, but I just totally ignored that part and just thought it would be open Monday, so I had to wait till Thursday. This is the next available day for me to go, so I am headed there now, and I guess y'all will see the outside again because I'll shoot that. And then I have a selfie stick that I borrowed from my mom. So that should be cool. And I will be using that to walk around, I guess, to show y'all what is going on. All right. See you there. problems with my phone, and that's the reason why I wasn't able to record going to the gift shop and just giving my thoughts like right after leaving, because I'm back home now and here I am recording. I just wanted to give my thoughts about the museum overall. I enjoyed it. Definitely not the worst art museum that I've ever been to, although I can't really think of what would be the worst art museum that I've ever been to. I wouldn't say it was the most extensive. It was small, but it was nice. It was a nice museum for Orlando, because remember, I didn't even know Orlando had an art museum, so this is a step up. Any art museum is a step up. So I appreciate it. Let me get away from this light. Yeah, that's better. So I just appreciate that they have art museum. I'm gonna go through the exhibitions really quickly. I'm looking at my laptop, and so yeah, that's where I'm looking right now. So don't ask me where I'm from. You saw a lot of footage from that. I will have to ponder that one a little bit, because like I wrote in my comment, it was like, okay, don't ask me where I'm from. One person's comment in the guest book was like, yeah, don't ask me where I'm from, ask me where I'm going, which I thought was pretty profound. And I was struggling to express what I meant, but it was like, don't ask me where I'm from, but it's also like, but I'm getting a sense of where you all are from, and perhaps it's just an amalgamation of things rather than the individual things that make it where you're from. I don't know, I'm having a hard time articulating my thoughts about that concept. Don't ask me where I'm from, although I like the artwork overall. It was nice. So yeah, I like that one. From the Andes to the West Indies, the Spanish colonial paintings one, very creepy. You saw footage from that. It was super creepy. I don't really have much more to say. I didn't spend too much time in there because I was like, oh, giving me weird vibes. So yeah, and the religious tie-ins with the colonialism, just never my favorite thing to look at. Now the American Journey one for me was not as cohesive as the other kind of permanent collection galleries going on in the museum and the other exhibitions. I did like individual pieces in there. I would say I liked most of the paintings in there, or the works of art in there, but they weren't really, I don't know. I feel like if I were to pick an exhibition that was representative of America, I wouldn't use those paintings per se, although I got the gist. You know, if I was somebody who wasn't American, I wouldn't point to somebody and say, hey, go check out American Journey at the Orlando Museum of Art to understand, you know, American art, I guess. Although I think it was, you know, it was fine. It was fine. It was fine. And then plus, I'm not a curator, so I don't know how hard it is to come up with something like that. And the exhibition was pulling from the museum's permanent collection, from what I could gather. So, you know, they probably did as good as you could do with the collection. And I guess my problem would be more so with the collection. I did think the museum had some interesting, I wasn't quite sure what the vision was for the museum. So that's a big takeaway, like their permanent collection, what the vision was for that. I feel like I got a better understanding of that at the Tampa Museum of Art, or the Tampa Art Museum. I loved Tampa's art museum. I got a really good, I mean, it was kind of random stuff too, but I got a really good vision of where they're trying to go. With Orlando, not as much, but I did like it. But I will say, I saved the best for last. The radical abstract art from the Orlando Museum of Art collection was really good. Very small exhibition. I'm not even sure if there were 10 pieces, but I thought the descriptions for each piece were so good, because I'm a person who, I'll read the description before I spend 3 seconds looking at the art. I'll look at it once, catches my eye, I'll read the description, and then go back and re-examine. So descriptions are really important to me. So some of the artists' thoughts on their works and their philosophies with abstraction were really interesting to me. So yeah, that was my favorite, and you'll see some footage from that, or you already have seen some footage from that. And there actually was one more exhibition that's ongoing. It's the J. Hyde Crawford and Anthony Tortora collection. Hope I'm not saying that wrong. That seems to be permanent. I think it's a gift. Oh yes, it says here, the J. Hyde Crawford Gift of Art is the single most important collection the Orlando Museum of Art has received in its history. And I'm pretty sure the art museum has been open, or like has existed since the 1920s or something, which again, how? I never heard of this ever. I gotta ask other Orlando people if they've heard of the Museum of Art or if they've been. But yeah, I like that one too, but I couldn't take any footage of that one because my shoulder was like way up here holding the selfie stick. Because of copyright, that's what the sign said. So I liked it. It wasn't like huge, it was kind of small, like the radical abstract art exhibition, but I think that one is permanent, like I said, and it'll probably just stay there. But it's nice. It's nice. I do like it. I liked a lot of the pieces in there, for sure. They were big pieces, but very nice. I would definitely could see that in somebody's home, a lot of those. So I did like that one, but again, the radical abstract art one was very good in my opinion. And I didn't really recognize anybody's names. Like I didn't know the artist, but the like some of the permanent stuff that they had there, like the permanent galleries, I'm assuming they're permanent galleries. Some of the photographers' names sounded familiar. I didn't really know any of the artists there, so that was kind of new. But I guess I'll have to look on the website to take note of them because I didn't write anybody's name down or anything. But it was nice. I enjoyed it. I'm glad I got to go see it. There were quite a few people there on a Thursday afternoon, so that was nice to see. And yeah, I'm glad I finally got out there, and hopefully this is helpful. I'm not an art critic, I'm not an art student, but I do love going to art museums. And so I would love to hear your opinions. Have you been? Have you seen these exhibitions? Is there an exhibition in the past that they did that you really liked? Let me know. I would love to hear it because I would definitely go again. Oh, I didn't show y'all what I got from the gift shop. Hold on. So stopped in the gift shop, which was really cute, and I saw a mug that I wanted, but it was $20, and I was like, oh, I gotta get back on a plane, so I don't know if I should risk it. I got this bookmark for my grandma because she is staying with us for the holidays, or the holidays that are basically over now, but we're still both on holiday. And then I got this journal for myself. It's a hardback journal. I saw it on their Instagram that they were selling these, and I was like, oh, I'm going to the gift shop for these. I thought it was like 2023 planners, but they just had notebooks, but I just got one anyway because I think it would be good for note taking. It's a good size and 240 pages. It was like $27 though, which a little pricey for a notebook, but it's pretty, so I'll probably keep that forever because it's just nice. So hopefully I write some good stuff in it. The bookmark was only $4 and it was nice, so that was I think a good purchase as well. But anyway, yeah, I am happy that I went, and I am happy that I got to share this with y'all. So thank you, and I will see you later. Bye.